Hey girls, welcome to a new episode of podcast. My name is Caterina Requepeto, as you know, and here we always interview fashion people. Today's guest is gonna be Daniela Baa. She's one of my best friends here, and actually, I think my first friend that I met here in Milan. She also studied in Marangoni, but not fashion design like me. She studied fashion styling. So she's gonna talk with us a bit of her history, uh, why she moved here, why she come from Mexico to Milan, why Milan, and how is this life now after university of a fashion stylist. Hey Dani, welcome.
Hello.
We already did this podcast. We have a little problem with the microphone, and we are redoing right now. But thanks God, Dani said yes. Don't worry, right? So, Dani, I told the people a little bit about you, but for sure, I think now you're gonna explain everything. You're Mexican, right?
Yes.
From which city?
It's a small city called Morelia. It's 3 hours far from Mexico City.
Ah, okay, it's not that far.
No, I mean it's really close
Okay,
and
so
beautiful.
like for example, when you get the plane, you like stop in Mexico City and then
And
you go
then I
there.
go by car to my
Ah,
city.
okay, it's chill. Ah, that's cute. That's cute. I mean, me and then you we met each other in a really fashion way, right?
Iconic. I will say iconic.
We met like in the first like week, I think,
Yeah,
here.
literally.
It was crazy, guys. Like in a fashion show that we got from Marangoni,
Mhm.
like some tickets.
Front row.
Yeah, I mean, I first I think we didn't have front row, but we just like
Start
started,
moving.
and we get it. It was super nice. But okay, so how came fashion to your life? Like how came this inspiration for you? Why you choose to move here to study that?
I mean, it's crazy because I first studied laws in Mexico City, but at the same time, I feel like fashion was always in my life. Like, I remember since I was like little, I started watching like fashion shows, like looking at magazines. And I mean, I always loved like fashion. I don't know in which moment of my life I say, okay, I want to become a lawyer, but I did. And after 1 year and a half, I discovered that it wasn't
Ah,
something for
you
me.
did 1 year and a half.
Yeah, it's something. And then like I just, but there's something like weird that I remember that every time I came back from school, I opened my computer and I looked to Marangoni's like page.
Like literally Marangoni,
Yeah,
not like
literally
fashion
Marangoni. Yeah,
show,
no,
like
no,
Marangoni.
Marangonis. And I said like, I wanna go there. I wanna go there, but I never did anything. And after 1 year and a half, I say, okay, literally, this is not for me.
I remember that once you told me, like, you know that movie, I don't know how it's in English because I know, like, it's the one about the blonde girl, like,
Ah, legally blonde.
Legally Blonde, yeah. Like, you were living the Legally Blonde life, like,
No,
because you told me that once your teacher said, like, what you're doing here, you should be doing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fashion.
That's something like I feel like it was there, but maybe I was like distracted or something. But I mean, at the end, I end up here.
At least you had cute guys there. Because in fashion, we just have, like,
Like,
gays.
yeah, literally, like there's nothing.
Not a lot of straight men. But okay, then you just decided you wanted Marangoni. But why Milan? Because you really like Paris. We are
Yeah,
Paris
we,
girlies.
we
We
love it.
always travel to Paris
Really.
together.
So I mean, I love Paris. That's true. But honestly, like I mean, Milan as a city, I think like it's super easygoing. Like it's safe. It's
You
small.
had already came to Milan.
I came just one time, which it was terrible. I
Yeah.
remember it was raining and it was like Chopero, like strike, I guess. Yeah,
They always have strike here, guys. We think it's just like in Brazil. I don't know if they have a lot in
yeah,
Mexico.
a little bit.
In
Yes,
Brazil, it's so much, but here, no
it's
comparison.
crazy. So I remember that it was a strike and it was a rainy day, and my mom just hated. And in the moment, I told her like, "Hey, I wanna go to live to Milan." She said like, "What? Are you crazy?" But I already live here for years.
Yeah, we are 4 years here. Oh my god.
We met each other since the beginning,
Yeah, it was like the literally the first week.
the first weeks. But I have been super happy here. Like, I mean, it's
Now
hard.
with Italian boyfriend, living the Italian life.
Life. I mean, it's super challenging experience, but at the end, I think like it's beautiful to study fashion here. There's many opportunities, events, so there is something. There's always happening something, so I think
Yeah,
that's super
here's
nice.
always happening something. I feel like, for example, like design week as well. Like it's really big here in Milan. Like of course we have the fashion weeks, but also the design
Design
week
week.
and the
Yeah,
also the carnival.
go.
Not it's in Milan, but in Venice that
Venice
it's
is
like
super
3 hours
close.
from here. So there's always
It's
something to
happening
do.
something. Yeah, I love that.
And why, for example, because like from someone that came from law, like why styling? Like it's, for example, me when I moved here, of course I knew like a bit of fashion business, fashion styling, fashion design, but not that much, you know. So that's why I choose design. How you already knew that you wanted to be like a
Honestly,
stylist?
I mean, I feel like 4 years ago there was not that much information that it's
No.
now. Like they, I think it was like starting a little bit more. So I actually didn't have like too many information as well. But I remember I got through Marangoni's like web page, and I saw design, and for sure I know design wasn't like something for me. I don't know how to draw, so I say no, that's not for me. Then when I see like fashion business, I say like, okay, for sure it's something about the numbers, and I say okay, also that's not for me. Then I look a little bit about fashion styling, but honestly I didn't understand that much um what I was about to study. But I fell in love with the career. It's something beautiful. Also because I feel like most of the people think like fashion it's like something super empty, and actually it's not. Like I I mean like creative people, it's people with it's people that they always have something to say, and they make it through fashion, and I think that's like beautiful. It's
No, literally, I feel the stylist like it's the one that needs to know a bit of everything, you
everything.
know?
Yeah, that's true. You need to know
Like
about cinema, photography,
exactly, and you
culture.
should know like how to communicate,
Kate,
you know? And
exactly.
what's your, for example, like if you want to be the stylist of someone, I don't know, from Margot Robbie in
Um,
the carpet, I don't know, like
something like
now
that.
that we are watching, like, you know, like you need to see like what like I can put in her that it's her, but at the same time it's the vibe of
Oh,
like the movie that she's doing, for
yeah,
example.
literally. Also, like when you study about trends and everything, you need to know like a little bit of context of what's happening in the world. So it seems easy. It seems like you just need to put like clothes together, like in a color palette, but actually it's not like that. So
No, but that's super nice.
I fall
Like I
in
really
love.
like it. I really like it. And for you, how was like uni? Like a bit mess. A
It
bit a
was
mess.
chaotic. I mean, for me at the beginning was, well, all the time was super hard. But at the beginning, I remember that it was more because I came without knowing like Photoshop, InDesign, like when
Ah, you knew.
no, I didn't know
Ah,
anything
okay. But me too.
because I literally came from using Word to study laws. Like it was zero. My maximum was PowerPoint. So
Oh my god, oh my god.
I remember the first classes. Like I have some friends that they were coming from architecture or fashion design,
More like in a creative
creative
like path.
field. So for me, they were like doing everything super fast, and I was feeling super lost. Then, like the next years, I mean, it was amazing. I always have things to do, but at the same time, I love it because you need to build a portfolio. So in Marangoni, I feel like they push you to start working in a way because you need to do everything by collaboration. Otherwise, it's gonna be crazy to spend that much
No, that's the
money
thing.
doing the
It's so
project.
nice. Like I participated to a lot of styling like projects
Just-
from the girls. Like I was the model. I don't know. I was wearing bikinis for a friend in the middle of the gallery for Antonia. Like for you it was more chill and everything, and she also was like helping me a lot. It was super nice.
yeah, so in that part, I feel like it's amazing because they are preparing you through the normal world, like how it's gonna be. Because I feel like in some schools, like you just like do like your homeworks, assignments, whatever, but you literally don't get in touch like with photographers, models, model agencies, also designers. So I think in that way it's good because it helps you to like to gain experience.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I feel like even for like for the future, like for example, we don't know how we are gonna be in, in 10 years, but like BL helped me a lot, and you also use
Cool.
like my clothes
Oops.
one day.
Yeah.
So like everyone from Marangoni, we always like do collabs with each other.
So
So
yeah,
you get someone from styling, someone
and
from
for
photography,
photography,
design.
paint.
So that's super nice.
Yeah, because also I feel like fashion it's almost all about networking. It's super
Yeah, that's
important.
important.
So
Exactly. So now it's a time you graduated, right, girl?
apparently, yes.
Apparently, yeah, I think it's been a year now that we
Yeah, almost
graduated.
a
It
year.
was March from last year. You did in March as well,
Yeah, as
right?
well.
So how is this life after graduating? Like I know my answer, but I want to know yours.
I mean, for me, it has been a little bit chaotic because I feel when you are studying, you say, I want to graduate. Like, I can keep doing this, like all my homeworks stuff and everything. But once you graduate, you want to go back to be a student.
No, it's another life, another life.
It's another world. And also, like, as a Mexican girl living here, I think it's a little bit hard because I mean you don't have that much context, you don't speak the language like in the best way, so it's a little bit of challenging. Thanks God I have been like working in many different stuff.
Yes, like you could tell me a bit. She has like really nice stuff with the Attico, right?
Yeah, I have been working for the Attico in showroom. Honestly, like working in showroom, it's not like the coolest thing ever for sure, but at the same time it's like where you see everything, where everything literally
Happens
happens.
like
Yeah, so you have a point of view from the visual merchandising, also how they prepare the collection, how it's gonna be the wrong way, how the clients, that's amazing. Literally the last time I was working there, like there's people coming from Russia, there's people from Dubai, like from all around
it's
the
amazing
world,
because you see like everyone
everyone
that
there
word like super close to
close.
you.
So it's like um super tiring, but at the same time it's amazing.
And did you already seen the girls from the Attico?
The
The
girl.
girls like the owners.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
It
I
was
love them.
super
They are so
fun
iconic.
because they were like walking like in front of the office with a big fur,
And do you know
amazing.
one of them studied Marangoni?
One of them, she did Marangoni, and I say like, "Oh, who's that like cool girl?" And after I saw her in the office, so I realized it was her.
I die.
That was super cool.
And you also really like to write, right?
Yeah, I start writing. Well, my first job writing was for a magazine in New York, but it was in a little bit different way because I was talking about photography, which I love, and I was talking photography and a little bit of art. Then I start writing for El Mundo de Regina, that it's a social magazine in Mexico City. So there I write a little bit more about lifestyle, society, fashion as well. And now I just start working for for InStyle,
That's
and
amazing.
I'm just doing fashion there. So I'm loving it. Like I never expect I will end writing, but I'm loving it. Like I think
I think it's a such nice experience.
it's taking me like slowly through something, I guess. But yeah, I think like when you open a magazine, you never see like which is the work behind that. So yeah, it's also a good experience for
Yeah,
me.
everything that happens behind and everything. I think it's really, really nice. I mean, I already know what's your dream, like, but tell us a bit like how you see your life like in the future, or like I don't know, a dream job, and if you want to go back to Mexico, you want to stay here, how you see your life in some years.
Okay, so no, I don't want to go back to
Never,
Mexico. Never.
never.
I mean, at least for the next 5 years, I don't think I will be in Mexico. And about like my future career, I don't know. I mean, I have always dreamed about being a personal stylist. For me, it's
I can
amazing.
see that. I feel all your works like I think it's super nice because like for example when you see a designer, a photographer, it's him that did it, and I feel like every time that I see something different, like I was like you post and I'm like, okay, that's from Daniela.
Yeah,
Like I know she did it. So I think it's super nice. You know your own style.
yeah. So one of my dream jobs is to become like a personal stylist, but also now that I start writing, I just fell in love with working for a magazine. Like,
I think you're really liking that.
yeah, because I mean, I feel like I'm a storyteller, but now I'm doing it in another way, because when you do like an editorial, you do it with pictures. Now I'm doing like the writing part, and I think also that's like super nice. I also like to try things, to try brands, and then write about them. So in that sense, I think like could be another job.
Another something, yeah, and you just knew because you try it,
Yeah,
like you had
exactly.
no idea that you like that. I think you will really like the course that I'm doing right now, that we just did like a magazine,
Sí.
and we need to write articles and
Article.
everything, and I could see like you doing like everything that's kind of happening in the magazine.
It's crazy because honestly, like I the first time I entered to the magazine, I didn't know literally anything, and but now like you discover like little by little like which is the type of content people like, how to write it, like which is the way, which are the words, because also that's a thing. Like I have been working for three different kind of magazines, no, so each of them has like different target, different topics, different vocabulary.
And
So
ways to approach,
to
like,
approach the themes. So in that way, I think I'm discovering a little bit of everything.
yeah, that's so nice. And do you think like you would stay like in Milan? I'm not saying Mexico, okay, wait. Or like maybe Paris, New York, or something like that.
I mean, I know Paris. It's no for sure. I mean, I love it with all my heart, and I would love to go like I don't know once a month or even once a week to work there. But for living, I think it's not my city. It's too big,
Yeah.
a little bit more dangerous. I mean, no. For working, it's amazing.
I think me and you, we have a thing with Milan, like we really like the life here, the lifestyle. I think we
Exactly.
really fall in love because literally we are the originals. We are those two other ones here. I don't know what's gonna be with my life, in the future, like
No,
in six
Katie,
months. She doesn't want me to leave.
for sure. You gotta stay with me.
But I think we really like how things work here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I already like experienced.
Just leave the phone, it's ringing.
Sorry, I feel like I already has been in many events, so I love it. I
Mhm.
literally love it. You can do like a lot of contacts there, and also like you start knowing which is the people who's working there, who's
Yes.
doing everything. So I feel like it also helps a lot.
That's it, Danny. Like, I'm really happy that you were able to come here and redo our podcast. The next season, we are not gonna have these
Thanks for
these
inviting me,
ones next
Kachi.
time,
And I
but
hope you stay with me in Milan.
but if I don't say, I'm always gonna come to visit you, so don't
That's
worry.
for sure.
And I go to Brazil and we go to Mexico just to visit, you know.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm gonna put here, guys, the Instagram of Dani. She posted a little bit of her lifestyle here, like, and because you already post the magazine, like
Yeah,
the
I
things that.
also post my articles there, so you can read
Yeah,
me there.
exactly. That's nice. And you have any doubt about something, I think she'll be happy
Yeah,
to
to answer.
answer. But thank you,
Thank you, Kachi.
and yeah, see you guys in the next
Ciao.
episode. Kisses.